right, got the vehicle parked. That was an interesting drive. A good drive though. Lots of dispersed camping along the way if that's something that somebody chooses to do. Another option would be to buddy up and have somebody shuttle somebody from Cigarette Springs to the trailhead, and if that's what's needed, then so be it. This right here, I think it's called Road Canyon. So, and this is where the ruins are at. So I'm about a quarter of a mile into the rim trail right now, leading to Citadel Ruins. So again, this is sun up on July 2024. I'm out here banging out an early morning start to get this done here, and then get moving on down the road down 261, heading towards like I said, Moki Dugway and Valley of the Gods. So there is a little bit of rain moving in. Supposedly, I don't know if you can see this or not, looking out over Bears Ears and north of Blanding, and actually about northwest of Blanding. So you can see the rain coming in over the mountains here. A little bit of rain last night. It actually is okay though, because the most of the trails out here, hang on a second, give me 1 second. Okay, most of the trails out here are kind of this freaking dust, this red clay, and it's nice when it's dry. Nothing a regular 4x4 can't figure out. When it's just the dust. When it rains, if it doesn't rain that much, it's nice to kind of soften things up a little bit, gets rid of a lot of the dust, and it makes driving conditions a little bit more bearable. If it rains a whole bunch, which so far we've been lucky, it's rained just enough, so to speak, kind of that middle ground. But if it rains too much, then all this stuff turns to mud. That's a potential big problem right there. Makes a lot of the roads impassable. But also a lot of these dry washes, like stream beds, they all of a sudden aren't dry anymore. And some of the spots in the road are lower lying than others, with a wash that cuts through it. Most of the time that's dry. It's no big deal just to drive right across it. Sometimes though, when the rain really starts barreling down, it can flood out the road. And a lot of the stuff that maybe you had on your itinerary to come take a look at, all of a sudden now you can't get to it. And the last thing you want to do is be on the bad side of that road when it gets washed out, because then you're waiting for the water to subside, and so you can get back through it again. So you really kind of have to pay attention to weather patterns out here. Make sure that you don't get yourself in a situation that is going to take a little bit longer than what you expected to get out of. But anyway, I am right now, like I said, just a little under a quarter of a mile into this. We got about two and a half miles. We'll call it 2 miles to get to the actual ruins themselves. So it's a pretty walk. I'm not showing that there's a lot to see as far as pictographs and stuff like that before we get there. So we'll pick up this video once I start approaching the ruins.